ready for some tres leches cake? Now, this ain't my recipe. This Pioneer Woman, but it is amazing. So let me show you how I do it. I'm starting off with Miss Barbara right here. I'm adding in some all-purpose flour. Then I'm going in with some baking powder and some salt. Now, after I get that in there, I'm going to give it a good mix and set it aside. Next, I grab me 2 more bowls so I can separate my egg yolks from my egg whites. Once I got those separated, y'all, I added the sugar into the egg yolk. And then this old brain of mine realized that the bowl was too small, so I had to pull out Miss Yoni. So now, y'all, we cooking with kerosene. So now I'm just going to get in there with my hand mixer and start mixing those egg yolks up. I'm looking for them to reach a high yellow color. So once I get the color that I'm looking for, it's time to add in my flour. So y'all, I'm just going to add in my flour. Then I'm going in with my milk. And then I'm going to alternate with my flour and my milk, making sure I end with my flour. And then I'm going to get in there, y'all, and get that all mixed in. And after that, I'm going in with my vanilla, and then I'm going to get that vanilla all mixed in. Now I'm just going to grab Miss Barbara number 2, add in my egg whites, and add in a little sugar. Then I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to start mixing because we're making a meringue. Now, once it comes up to a stiff peak, y'all, I'm all done, and I'm ready to put this into my cake mixture. So now I'm just going to spoon it out into my cake mixture. When I get that all in, I'm just going to start folding it until I fold every bit of this meringue into that cake mixture. Now, once I get it all mixed in and it's smooth, just like this, it's time for me to add it to my baking pan. So I'm adding it to my baking pan. Once I get all that batter in there, I'm just going to tap it down on the countertop to knock those air bubbles out. And then, y'all, into the oven it goes. And movie magic, y'all, is out of the oven. It's looking good and it's smelling good. So now all I have to do is let it sit right here on this cooling rack and cool all the way down. Now, while it's cooling, y'all, it's time for me to cut up my fruit. I have some strawberries right here. Then I'm cutting up some red grapes, y'all. After I get those red grapes cut up, I'm cutting up some green grapes. After those green grapes, y'all, I'm just going to add some blueberries to my bowl. Then I'm cutting up some gold kiwis. Y'all. Then I'm cutting up some green kiwis. And after those green kiwis, I'm just going to add in some canned peaches. Yes, I said canned peaches because I couldn't find no good fresh ones. Now for my milk mixture, I got some condensed milk right here. I'm adding in some evaporated milk. And after that, y'all, I'm going in with some heavy cream. Now I'm just going to get in there and start mixing that all together. Make sure it's well incorporated. Now my cake is all cooled down. I've already cut the hump off the top and flipped it over in the pan. Now it's time for me to take a fork and stab some holes in it so the milk will soak through. So now I'm just taking that milk and I'm pouring that milk all over the top of that cake. When I'm all done, y'all, I'm just going to let it sit and soak up all of that milk. Now, while that's soaking, I'm going to make my whipped cream. So I got some heavy cream right here, y'all. I'm adding in some sugar. I'm just going to get in there with my hand mixer and start whipping it up until it turns into whipped cream. Just like this, y'all. Now it's time to put it on the cake. I'm just going to spoon that whipped cream on the top of that cake. I'm just going to spread it out evenly across the top, y'all. Once I get it all pretty, I'm just going to come in with that fruit. Now, y'all, I'm going to start layering my peaches on there first. After my peaches, I'm going in with my green kiwis. After that, y'all, I'm going in with my strawberries. Once I get my strawberries on there, y'all, I'm going in with my blueberries. Once I get them blueberries on there, y'all, I'm going in with my green and my red grapes. Now, once I get all of that on there, y'all, I am all done. So, y'all, look at this masterpiece right here. Ain't it a beauty, Paul? Now, y'all, I'm just going to pop the lid on because this cake is going to my sister's house for her birthday. She's having a Mexican buffet, hence the reason why I'm making a tres leches cake. Lord knows I can't wait to taste it. So, y'all, I'm at my sister's house. She's gotten her piece. So, y'all already know what's next. I just got to give it a taste. So good and refreshing. Go ahead, Pioneer Woman. Y'all, I put my whole entire foot in that one because that's good right there.